Hey, what's up, guys? Raven here, and well, are any Pokemon Go fans, or of that game in general? Are? I think you are. I think you are. You already have it on your phone. Yes, you are. Because again, almost everyone has it, right? Because that is what it's cool. And well, if you have an older phone, if you have an older Android or iOS, you might be actually start putting some money aside to purchase a new phone because. Well, it's not going to get supported starting October, unfortunately, right? And if you're a competitive player on an older phone, again, you're better off purchase the new one because, well, you're not going to be able to be competitive anymore. So let's just jump right into that news because it is getting crazy out there for Pokemon fans. So Pokemon Go will end support for older iOS and Android phones in October. Sorry, there you go. End of the story. So, leaving Lollipop and iOS 11 behind, as well as the iPhone 5s and 6. So, if you have phones that are 6 and below, or Lollipop and below, or iOS 11, you're not going to be able to actually go and play Pokemon Go. So, of course, using The Verge here for the article. So, let's take a look at the whole thing. So, if you still play Pokemon Go on a smartphone, or on a tablet, exactly, running Android 5.0 Lollipop or iOS 10 or 11, you'll no longer be able to access the game when Niantic pushes an update in mid-October. The Pokemon Go Twitter account confirmed that two popular older phones also won't make the cut, iPhone 5s and 6. Which, again, it's a huge bummer because, for me, again, I was using in the past 5s, the size was great fit for me, so it was that's what I was using. But yeah, it's just another way to put you on the newer device are being left behind, despite the fact both phones can upgrade to run iOS 12. iPhone 5s and 6 have just 1 GB of RAM, and we don't want to hold back development and implement of features for the vast majority of players who have more robust phones. Which again, does make sense. All things considered, the performance on those devices probably wasn't great. Pokemon Go might not be as demanding as some other titles, but it relies heavily on your phone's cameras, GPS tracking, and general chops to keep up with. I mean, okay, let's be honest. I was playing. I had iPhone 4 when it came out. It was working kind of on 5. Then I had the 5. It was again working. So I don't know, maybe the new one, right? Maybe the new features are messing it up. So 3D visuals and it can be quite a drain on an aging phone battery. That's actually true. The drain on the battery it's huge. But while Niantic tells The Verge that this change will only impact a very small percentage of daily active players, it's still going to be a loss for those around the globe who don't want to or can't upgrade their phones. Exactly, not everyone can just go and purchase the new phone. Especially right now in what is happening around the world when people are losing their jobs, when people just can't afford day-to-day things, right? Or weekly basis. And you're gonna tell them you can't afford electricity, but you better get that new phone if you want to play Pokemon Go again. But if you don't have the electricity, you don't have a phone. Yeah, but you get you kind of get my point. If you have a flagship or mid-range iPhone and Android handset from the past few years, you don't need to worry if those with much older or more affordable devices who might have too. Of course, this is the whole tweet, right? That Pokemon Go actually announces. So. It's kind of devastating to hear that, but again we know they want to move forward, right? But again, not really the best timing. Pokemon Go is still incredibly popular. Last we heard from the Niantic Labs, it said 2019 was the most lucrative year since the augmented reality game launched, and you thought when it launched it was just wow everywhere, but here with the more ways to actually spend money in that game, even if you have less players, they do spend a lot more. And according to data from Sensor Tower, a mobile game and app analytics firm, the game popularity didn't see a dip during the Steve Carino. In fact, it grew, seeing more than 254 million in revenue in quarter 2. Again, there's a lot more things to spend on than it was back in the day. That's kind of the reason. nearly a 38% revenue boost compared to the previous quarter. Again, a lot of people were at home, they were like bored, yeah, I'm just gonna play it from home. That's kind of what happened. Also, during the Steve Carino and the many stay-at-home orders, it spurred people couldn't stop catching Pokemon. This year, Pokemon Go Fest was the biggest yet. Exactly, because you don't have to go anywhere. You could have had it from your home, so why not? We're just catching nearly 1 billion of digital creatures, Pokemons. Let's call them Pokemons, right? Niantic also smartly made the game easier to play indoors. Again, they kind of had to, and that was a smart decision. That was a great marketing decision, right? If you're, if you want to make money, that's the decision you want to make. Like, okay, people can't go outside, but we still want to make money from the game that, requires you to go outside. What do you do? Let's do something they don't really have to go that far from their home. Like, they can stay at home. And, well, there you go. Losing these devices probably won't make a huge impact on Niantic's user base. Yeah, like, if they make, such a profit, they were like, you know what, we can cut those off and we're gonna just make profit out of the newer ones. But if you're an avid Pokemon Go player with an outdated phone, you might be affected, so it's good to have a little lead time before October. Exactly, right? So it's September now, September 1st actually, and well, if you are a fan of that game, if you're playing on those older, Lollipop, Android or iOS 11, you do want to slowly think about upgrading, right? Be like, you know what, maybe I can exchange my phone, right? Maybe I can just give my phone, or like sell it and just grab a new one, or like, used one somewhere just for that game. It's a good time to start thinking about right now, so when the October comes, you're not really surprised. So what do you think about that news, guys? Let me know in the comment section down there below, because I'm really, really, really excited to hear your opinion on that topic, because, to me, it's not really... It's not really going to affect me, but I know it's going to affect a lot of you guys and a lot of my friends. So, yeah, I want to hear your opinion definitely in the comments down there below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, good night, take a fantastic rest of the day. Bye.